Ladies and gentlemen, friends of Viking TV, I am delighted to welcome you to Crete on a gorgeous February day. Crete is the fifth largest island in the Mediterranean, stretching 170 miles east to west, 30 miles north to south. This ruggedly gorgeous island boasts soaring mountains that rise up to 8,000 feet. Hundreds of canyons and gorges, thousands of caves, and an embroidery-like 700-mile-long coastline. The island's less-known scenic interior is really gorgeous, and its gentle hill slopes are covered with endless olive groves. The total number of olive trees on Crete is a staggering 35 million, producing on a good year 100,000 tons of extra virgin olive oil. That's 1/3 of Greece's annual production. This episode is dedicated to Crete's absolute staple, extra virgin olive oil. Stay with us and learn everything you need to know about the history and cultivation of the olive tree, how olive oil is made, and more importantly, how to properly appreciate it. Almost every family in Crete owns and cultivates a small or large piece of land with olive trees on it for the household needs. Most of these olive trees are century-old, planted by your grandfathers and their grandfathers before them. There is a local saying that describes it: wine from your own vines and olive oil from your grandfather's trees. Come with me, I want to show you something. I'm headed east to the small village of Kavousi, home of an impressive archaic olive tree. With a circumference of 42 feet and a diameter of 15, there's a pretty good chance that this is the oldest olive tree in the world. Branches from this tree were woven into wreaths for the Olympic champions of the Athens 2004 Olympic Games. Interesting fact, there is a similar tree in West Crete by the village of Vouves, claiming the same title, that of the oldest tree in the world. really say how old these trees are. We know for sure they are at least 2,000 years old, but several experts claim that they could have been planted up to 4,000 years ago in the Bronze Age when Minoans ruled Crete. There is actually plenty of archaeological evidence for olive oil mass production, both in Crete and in the Greek mainland in ancient times. Stone presses used to crush olives, as well as massive clay vats for olive oil storage. What is more, we have thousands of records on clay tablets featuring the linear B logograms for olive tree, olives, and olive oil, as they were fashioned by Minoan scribes some 35 centuries ago. A few centuries later, Homer will call olive oil liquid gold, and Hippocrates, the father of medicine, will use it in more than 60 of his medicinal remedies. And there is even a myth to show us the importance of olive oil in the olive tree, and that's the story of how the city of Athens got its name. Athena and Poseidon claim patronage of the city. Zeus ordered them to each offer a gift and let the people decide. So Poseidon strikes his trident upon the Acropolis hill and creates a seawater well, not too useful for the thirsty city. Athena strikes her spear and plants an olive branch that turns into a gorgeous tree with silver green leaves. The fruit of the tree is so precious that Athena, in a blink of an eye, is announced winner of the contest. Fast forward a few centuries later, from ancient Greece to Roman times. First century Roman scholar Pliny tells us that the olive tree and the cultivation of the tree was unknown in Italy, Gaul, and Spain, where it was introduced by the Greeks. There are more than 60 olive varietals in Greece. I bet all of you know the famous Kalamata olives from the southern Peloponnese. In Crete, there is only one dominant olive. It's called Koroneiki, and it's tiny compared to its cousins from Kalamata. This is a Kalamata olive that we all know, and this is its cousin in Crete, the Koroneiki. The beautiful thing about the Koroneiki is how oily it is. 25% of this small fruit is olive oil. 85% of that olive oil is actually extra virgin, but allow me to share the rest of the story after harvest. It was only till a few days ago that we were harvesting the family olive groves. Me, my wingman George, my good friend Babis, and his father. Today they're helping us, tomorrow we will help them. Notice how big nets are under the trees. It is very important that every square foot under the tree is covered, as well as a few more feet beyond the canopy's outer edge, so that no olives are lost. In ancient times, and until just a couple of decades ago, we were using long wooden sticks to beat the branches. Thank God these days are over. The modern equipment is a 6 to 8 feet long light aluminum rod with a handle and power switch on one end and a rotating, vibrating device on the other. The sea urchin, as we call it, does not damage the olives. It simply removes them gently from the tree and forces them to fall on the nets. When one tree is finished, we move on to the next. It may not look like really hard work, but let me tell you, at the end of the day, you discover sore muscles in your body you never knew were there. When enough olives are there and the net is simply too heavy to manage, it's time to sack them. Get most of the leaves and small branches out of the way and push the fruit into the sack. The vacuum of the olive press will take care of the rest. That's approximately 100 pounds of olives. In December, January, they'll deliver 10 to 12 liters, around 3 gallons of olive oil. In October, early November, no more than 1/3 of that. The moment you remove the fruit from the tree, oxidation begins. Time is of the essence. Olives must be pressed no later than 24 hours after harvest if you are looking for top quality of extra virgin olive oil. Every village has an olive press, sometimes even more. These are communal or private enterprises catering to the farmers of the surrounding area. They're usually compensated with 10% of the final product. They operate for 4, sometimes 5 months, non-stop, 24/7. The olives are emptied into this funnel. The traditional sacks, seems to me, will become obsolete as these new time-saving crates are becoming more and more popular. Carries the fruit to a vacuum system that removes and discards leaves and small branches. Then the olives must take a good bath. Clean fruit will give you top shelf olive oil, so this washing stage is really important. Electronic scale weighs small amounts of olives every few seconds as they pass on this vibrating platform for the farmer to know exactly the quantity of the fruit delivered. After the washing and the weighing, the fruit that has been crushed into a thick paste is sent for malaxation. These long stainless steel cylinders are equipped with an endless screw, malaxing the paste for 30 to 40 minutes till the tiny oil droplets agglomerate. Temperature in this stage is critical. To ensure high quality, we want to keep it around 27 to 28 degrees Celsius, around 80 Fahrenheit, in order not to lose volatile aromas, vitamins and polyphenols. The paste afterwards is pumped into an industrial decanter, a large capacity horizontal centrifuge basically, rotating at 3000 RPM, separating the solids from the liquids. The moment of truth has come. This is what we've been working for. the moment olives were emptied into the funnel to this moment, the whole thing has not taken more than 45 to 50 minutes. I have no words to describe that feeling of accomplishment at the end of a long harvest day when we get to taste our new olive oil on a piece of bread. First thing we check upon pressing is acidity levels. Up to 0.8%, your olive oil qualifies as extra virgin. 0.9 to 2% virgin. I know. Many of you are under the impression that extra virgin olive oil is first pressed. Well, that's false, I'm afraid. The words extra virgin describe only the low acidity in the olive oil. And it goes without saying that extra virgin olive oil is the best if you are looking for a health boost. Walking around the market area downtown, you'll find shops everywhere offering a plethora of olive oils in a variety of bottles and labels. And the million-dollar question is, what should one buy? It's really simple, actually. First, look for the magic words, extra virgin. That's a first indication for top quality. Then all you have to do is trust your senses. It's three things we're looking for. Fruitiness on the nose. A great olive oil should be grassy, artichoke-y, fresh, leafy, citrusy. On the palate, bitter is better. Bitterness may be rather controversial when we're talking about taste. But now, it's olive oil we're discussing. Bitterness is an indicator of oleuropein, a cardioprotective, antioxidant, lipid-lowering polyphenol. Last thing, pungency. A peppery kick in the back of your throat. That's due to the presence of oleocanthal, a magic phenolic compound with anti-inflammatory properties similar to ibuprofen. For food and wine aficionados on board Viking ships calling Heraklion my hometown in 2025, we have designed a full hands-on Cretan cooking class, an intimate culinary experience in the rural heart of Crete, aiming to acquaint you with local cuisine, premium wines, and beautiful extra virgin olive oil. I cannot stress it enough. Extra virgin olive oil is simply great for you. It will make me so happy to see you bring back home a bottle of Cretan extra virgin olive oil next time you visit my island. Ladies and gentlemen, friends of Viking TV, until next time, use olive oil to stay healthy. Stay healthy to keep traveling to enjoy life. Hope to see you soon.